Vale, continúo con la campaña del juego de Juego de Tronos. Estoy en Desembarco del Rey. Acabo de venir aquí porque quería comprar aquí un par de cosas. Una de ellas es esto, la armadura esta que lleva Alistair, que se llama armadura del antiguo rey Targaryen y se puede comprar aquí. Y a Mors le compro también un yelmo que es yelmo de justas de... ahora lo miro. Pero es muy bueno también. Yelmo de justas de Barristan Selmy, que eso es un yelmo muy bueno. Por cierto, cuando terminé la misión esa de reclutar a la gente para el muro y eso, me dieron la capa de oficial de reclutamiento. Al empezar a iniciar la misión te dan una que se llama capa de reclutamiento, pues es como esa pero mejorada, es muy buena de hecho. Solo por eso ya merece la pena hacer la misión. Y eso, a este le compro el yelmo este y a este la armadura. Y ahora tengo que ir al Castillo Negro, que me parece que tengo una misión secundaria ahí, por la misiva que me llegó al castillo de Aguasfuentes, es donde estaba antes, al castillo de la familia de Alistair. Voy a guardar. Bueno, voy a viajar y luego guardar. Y eso. Vale, cuando estés listo para vengarte de Valar, vuelve a tus aposentos del castillo de Aguasfuentes. Esa es la principal, pero todavía no la voy a hacer. Voy a ir a eso, al Castillo Negro, porque me han informado, informado a Mors que requieren su presencia ahí para el rollo de unos bandidos que han pasado el muro o algo así. Que han arrestado a Patrick, a mi colega Patrick. Eso no puede ser. Vale. Patrick es el que me acompañó hace varios capítulos, que de hecho es el único ese de ahí, que de hecho es el único guardia de estos de la noche prácticamente que me cae bien.
Mors?
Patrick, what are you doing here?
It's forbidden to talk to the prisoners, Mors. You'll have to move off, you and whoever your friend is there.
This man is Sir Alistair Sarwick, a very old friend of mine. I can fully vouch for him.
I see. All the same, that's no concern of mine.
You said that Patrick was your prisoner. What did he do?
There have been some very grisly murders committed.
Sé lo de los hermanos asesinados. Me gustaría saber más cosas.
If I may, pray tell us more about the murders.
Brothers of the Night's Watch have been killed, sir. The murders are all the same. Genuine wildling sacrifices, like we sometimes see beyond the wall.
How many men have been killed?
5. The first 3 victims were members of the group of builders sent to seal the breach at Icemark. Another one was found in the tunnels of Molestown. The last one has only just been killed, right here at Castle Black. Adam Flowers was leading the investigation and has declared that Patrick is the culprit.
It has nothing to do with me. You have to trust me, Mors. I barely knew the murdered ones.
From what I understand, the crimes all seem to be wildling rituals. What makes you think Patrick is responsible?
Adam says he has evidence. I'm not supposed to say anything more, but everyone here at Castle Black knows that Patrick came to us from beyond the wall.
Yo no tengo nada que ver con esta historia. No creo que Patrick sea capaz de algo así.
I'd like to carry out my own investigation with Alistair's help.
Well, I suppose I can give you access to the old stables where one of the murders happened. But you have to promise to me that you won't bugger up what we're doing.
On my honor.
If you're a friend of Moore's, you can't be short of it. Tell the guard on duty I sent you. He'll let you through.
Thank you, Duncan.
Vale, pues otra misión secundaria. Patrick debe ser absuelto de ver la escena del crimen para iniciar tu investigación. Recuerdo que cuando estuve en Villatopo había una habitación cerrada. Había una habitación cerrada donde no podía pasar y eso... Vale, es aquí. Que eso, que ahí se había cometido un asesinato. Imagino que ahora igual puedo ir a investigarlo.
I need to take a look around here. I've got Duncan's permission.
What about him?
He's with me and has permission too. Go and check with Duncan if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. You can go through.
Vale, Adam Flowers, este es el tipo que se está encargando de la investigación, ¿no? Voy a guardar.
Flowers.
Moores, it's been a long time. And you, my lord, how can we help you? Have you come to join our order?
No, I am just here to accompany Moores on his voyage. I am Sir Alistair of House Sarwick.
So, you're from the south. I would have enjoyed talking to you about the delights of the Riverlands. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare. I have an investigation to lead.
That's why I've come to see you. It would seem that Patrick has been arrested.
All our leads do point to his guilt, I'm afraid. It's a grisly business. In total, 5 of our brothers have been found with their chests open and their hearts ripped out.
¿Por qué Patrick sabe algo sobre los asesinatos?
And what evidence do you have to think that Patrick killed them?
These murders are wildling rituals. There's little doubt they've been performed as sacrificial rites. And Patrick was found beyond the wall. I've long suspected him of being a wildling. What's more, he was close to each of the crime scenes. At Icemark, he was one of the builders whom Halfhand was charged with protecting. As it happens, he was also there in Molestown at the very moment there was a murder in the tunnels.
He was with me when we were searching the tunnels.
That proves nothing. He must have killed him before that. Walder was with him at Sybil's, but he was in a drunken sleep just before the crime. Patrick must have taken advantage of this to take his leave quietly. And now the stables. Who do you think was found in the area? Him again. For me, it's absolutely clear. Patrick is the killer. It makes sense, as everything leads us to believe he's a wildling.
Sí que no es cierto, su pasado no importa. Vale.
Patrick is no wildling. I will swear on it. He's a true northerner who only went beyond the wall to avenge his family.
I'd really like to believe you, Moores. But the evidence is overwhelming.
What evidence? Is there more?
Searching carefully through his belongings, we found some wildling objects. Trinkets made of feather and bone. They were well hidden, but they bear a striking resemblance to the dire things we found where each of the murders happened. It's best you start believing it, Moores.
I have fought alongside Patrick. He's a loyal brother. I'll do my own investigating. Come on, Alistair.
Do as you wish, Moores. But just remember that I'm the officer in charge, so try not to get in the way of our work.
Olfatear el cadáver de Miles para seguir su rastro. Bueno, voy a hacer una cosa de todas formas. A ver si con Alistair puedo descubrir algo oculto por aquí. Nada, no hay nada.
We need men to hold the wall. As they take the oath, there are brothers.
I swear to you, he wrung his neck. And his dog tore the other one's throat right out. I've never seen anything like it. That man is the best warrior I've ever set eyes on.
Hablan de Morse.
Morse, you're back. And it seems you brought a southern friend. Is that him?
We'll have to talk later, Lothar. We're in the middle of an investigation and have precious little time.
I'll wager it's about the murder of Miles. Am I right? I might have something for you. He was an old friend of mine.
It seems Miles came to these outbuildings before he died. Were you here then, by any chance?
Aye, I saw him leave the building with Patrick just before his tragic death.
Patrick, you say? Yet he claimed not to know any of the victims.
Let's go back and speak to him.
Patrick fue visto con Miles justo antes de morir. Interrógalo al respecto. Ahí hay algo para coger.
I've never seen anything like it.
Monedas.
I've ever set eyes on.
Vale.
Duncan, I need to ask your prisoner a few questions about the murders.
Very well, but be quick. I'll give you a few minutes.
Thank you. Patrick, you know about the rumors going around that you're a wildling, don't you?
You know it's all horseshit as well as I do, Moors.
But Adam seems to have found several wildling objects in your belongings.
Someone's trying to pin it on me. I've no idea where those things have come from.
If that's true, I won't let them execute you. Believe me. But I've just discovered that you were seen with Miles near the outbuildings, right before he died. Earlier, you claimed not to know any of the victims.
Me mintió que lo castiguen. Tiene que haber alguna explicación.
If you're hiding things from me, don't expect my help.
I made a promise, Moors. I swore by the gods.
You're about to be shortened by a head, Patrick.
You would betray the word of a brother? Wasn't it you who taught me that the bond that unites us is as strong as the wall itself?
Your silence does nothing to further my search, Patrick. And a murderer still runs free, killing our brothers one by one.
You, no doubt, speak truly. I got on quite well with Miles. I saw a lot of him since we returned from our mission at your side. However, he was worried since his fierce argument with Watt. He even intended to leave Castle Black. He was scared he'd be killed.
Miles was going to forswear his vows.
I tried to talk him out of it, Moors, but he made me promise not to give away his secret.
And do you know what was behind his argument with Watt?
It was something about a patrol they had both been in, but I wasn't able to find out anything more.
You've had your time, lads.
Patrick menciona una disputa entre Watt y Miles, la víctima de Castillo Negro. Es probable que Watt te pueda decir algo más. Vale, y el tal Watt este, ¿dónde está? Dentro de... Ah, vale, está ahí. Imagino que estará aquí arriba, en... Era el puente ese de madera. Bueno, de madera o de piedra más bien. Vale, estos tienen... Le han arrancado el corazón a otro hermano. Cállate, Mors está aquí. Estos ocultan algo.
What? Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Mose.
Patrick mencionó cierta patrulla. ¿Por qué discutía con Miles? Vale.
It seems you had a quarrel with one of the victims over a patrol. We would like you to tell us more.
Huh? How do you know about that? More to the point, who the hell are you?
Just answer his question. What's so special about this patrol?
Very well. 4 years ago, Miles and I were both part of a mission beyond the wall. We were on the trail of a band of wildlings, but they found us first. I don't remember much more. Just that it ended in gruesome circumstances. One of our brothers had had his heart torn out by the wildlings. Miles was reminded of this when he heard about these recent murders.
So, all the murders are linked to this old patrol?
Even worse than that. According to Miles, the 5 brothers who've been killed were members of it. One by one. We're being picked off like fleas.
So why didn't you mention this earlier?
Because my memory of it is very... vague. But as for Miles, he was certain the killer had to be one of us. A member of that patrol. He wanted to warn Lord Commander, but I stopped him. We can't go accusing one of our own based on vague memories.
Do you remember who was in the patrol? Who was in charge?
Not really, no. It was all so long ago. The worst thing is not knowing what's behind the next tree.
I can imagine. Thank you for your help, Watt. Alistair, we should go check the patrol records. They might clear all this up.
You must find the one that's doing this, Mose. I really don't want to end up with a hole in my chest.
The trail is taking shape.
There's more to do yet. Let's hope we find what we need in the Lord Commander's records. We risk finding further victims if we waste too much time.
Vale. Bueno, aquí tengo dos bocas. Bueno, puedo hablar con dos. Vale, ahí están los registros. Vale, el Corín media mano este me da la segunda misión secundaria para la que había venido, pero antes voy a terminar esta.
Southern lords will soon remind us we're not supposed to do so.
Vale. Patrulla de Adam Flowers en el Bosque Encantado. Patrulla en el Bosque Encantado, líder de la patrulla Adam Flowers, que es el tío que está llevando a cabo la investigación. Exploradores Miles, Chuletilla, Watt, Tom y Argielac. La patrulla había vuelto antes de lo previsto tras un grave incidente con un grupo de salvajes. 2 miembros de la patrulla fueron capturados mientras dormían, Argielac y Adam Flowers. Adam pudo regresar unos días después tras escapar. Argielac, por el otro lado, fue asesinado brutalmente durante un ritual salvaje. Encontraron su cuerpo con el pecho abierto y el corazón arrancado. Vale, pues ya tenemos al...
So, Adam Flowers was in charge of this infamous patrol. And of all those who took part, only Watt is still alive.
We should try and find out more about Flowers.
You're right. Let's go search his chest.
A ver que me cuenta este, ¿no?
Good day to you, Moors. You wouldn't by any chance...
I haven't forgotten you, Walder. If I have anything for you.
May the Seven keep you from the cold.
Eso, la última estatuilla se coge eso en el burdel ese de Villatopo, en donde se supone que está la última estatuilla que me falta a mí, que es eso, en el burdel de Villatopo, en el capítulo 5, cuando estamos buscando a la muchacha esta, en la habitación donde se supone que tiene que estar, que no está. Ahí está, ahí encontramos la estatuilla. De hecho, ahí podemos coger el rastro para encontrar a la chica. Pero yo, como estuve inspeccionando todo, la encontré y no tuve que entrar en la habitación esa, y por eso se me pasó la estatuilla esa, que es la estatuilla de la madre. El resto ya se las he entregado todas. Y el rollo es eso, que ahora vuelvo a Villatopo. Hay una habitación cerrada ahí, que es, imagino, donde se cogía, y el tío comenta algo como que deberían pedirle las llaves a la madame de allí, pero no hay opción de diálogo. Entonces eso, si queréis hacer esa misión, el resto de las estatuillas y eso las he cogido durante el desarrollo de la campaña, y bueno, esa pues eso, es la única que se me pasó, y fue por eso, porque no llegué a entrar a la habitación esa por eso, porque encontré directamente a la chica sin necesidad de tener que buscar su olor con el perro. Y ahí pues está la estatuilla de la madre, que es la única que falta. Vale, ¿y ahora qué tenía que hacer? Vale, voy a hacer una cosa. Este vendió una armadura bastante buena. No, este no. Este es el de las armas. ¿Qué sería esta? La coraza de Brayden Ríos, que es mejor que la que llevo yo. El escudo que llevo tiene menos defensa, pero también tiene menos coste energético. Entonces pillaré solo la coraza esta. Y la compro con Alistair porque es más posible que consiga un descuento. Me llega, bueno, por poco, pero puedo comprarla. Vale, pues sería esta. Vale, y ahora los tengo a los dos pues con armaduras legendarias de la leche. Y... vale, voy a guardar. Y luego, y ahora voy a, pues eso, tengo que ir a, imagino que hablar con el Adam Flowers ese. No, ha dicho que tenemos que ir a registrar sus pertenencias. Esto es aquí. Una carta de chantaje. Adán, has vuelto con nosotros pavoneándote como un capón engordado. Supuestamente escapaste de las garras de los salvajes, pero yo vi lo que sucedió. Te mereces la muerte más que cualquier otro en el Castillo Negro. A menos que quieras que todos sepan la verdad, coloca 5 dragones de oro bajo el borde del pozo de Villatopo antes que el de la próxima luna llena. Vale. Así que imagino que uno de estos está chantajeando y como no sabía quién era, se empezó a cargar a todos.
That's very different to the version of events given in the patrol's report. I need to question him as soon as possible.
Vale. ¿Por qué me señala dos? Vale, tengo la opción de hablar con el tío este y con el otro. Bueno, voy a hablar primero con... Voy a guardar y voy a hablar con el Adam Flowers ese antes que nada. No sé por qué me da la opción eso de hablar con los dos.
Adam doesn't want anyone else here. I hear he's found something.
Very well. I'll come back later.
Adam Flowers salió de Castillo Negro en dirección Viatopo con el último de los supervivientes de la patrulla. Debes encontrarlo lo antes posible.
Duncan, do you know where I can find Adam?
Of course. He's just left Castle Black with Watt. Another body seems to have been found near Molestown.
Ice and darkness. Watt is the only member of the patrol still alive. Flowers is probably finishing off his last victim.
Adam's got him exactly where he wants him. Damn it all. We need to find them immediately.
Vale. ¿Y este por qué me sigue apareciendo la opción de diálogo?
Adam doesn't want anyone else.
Very well.
Vale. Pues nada, tengo que ir a Viatopo. Imagino que se encontrarán en los bosques de...
So, Morse, are we gonna save his wildling girl?
Patrick has nothing to do with these crimes, and he'll be cleared. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, yes, in that we have a problem with that.
We don't want him with us. That son of a bitch takes sick pleasure in killing us one by one.
We won't let you carry on with your little investigation, Morse. You need to stop it right now, else we'll stop you.
Estas ratas se interponen en mi camino. Tienen que saber quién es el verdadero culpable.
Adam Flowers is behind all these murders. More of your brothers will soon be dead unless we find him quickly.
Flowers. He's the one that ripped out their hearts.
I just don't believe it.
It is true, whether you believe it or not.
The warrior's balls. Well, in that case, I suppose we won't stop you.
A wise decision.
They finally arrested that murderer Patrick. Couldn't bear eating in the common hall with him around.
Les acaba de tocar la lotería a estos. Vale. Pues aquí es a donde tengo que ir. Ve en busca de Adam Flowers en el bosque Viatopo antes de que haga algo irremediable, vale.
Are you happy now? Here are your cursed hearts. They're yours. White Walkers. I hope you savor them.
Vale. Voy a guardar.
Moors, there you are at last. And you've brought your friend. That's good. You were all that was missing.
Adam, We know that you're the one killing our brothers and stealing their hearts.
The bastards were trying to blackmail me. I still don't know which one of them it was, but it no longer matters. I got them all.
Are you insane, Adam? Give it up. You're trapped. You cannot hope to escape.
I'm not alone, Moors. They talk to me. Ever since that day, the wildlings forced me to eat poor Argalak's heart. The White Walkers. They want more sacrifices. Always have and always will.
No one is talking to you, Adam. You've simply lost your mind. And now you will die for all the crimes you have committed.
Feel free to try, but they won't let me die.
Vale. Bueno, este tipo ya está acabado.
So, the madman sent his old patrol to the grave.
Few people could have lived after what he went through.
I was unaware how powerful the forces were beyond the wall. The White Walkers are clear enemies of the Lord of Light.
And both nothing more than ghosts in someone's imagination.
You're not one to talk of ghosts, Moors.
I can't argue with that.
Vale. Enemigo tenebroso. Eso que es una espada o una daga. Imagino que será una daga. Sí, es una daga. Ahora imagino eso, que tendré que ir a informar antes de que se carguen al tipo este. A Patrick.
I found Adam. He was the one behind all these murders.
It's hard to believe.
It all goes back to a patrol 3 years ago, when he said he escaped the wildlings. However, he didn't really escape. The wildlings agreed to let him go, after he ate the heart of the sworn brother they captured alongside him.
No jest. That's disgusting. I can't even imagine.
He thought he'd left all of it in the past, but someone knew his secret and had started blackmailing him. He was certain that it could only be one of the original patrol, so he began killing them off, one by one. The same vile way he killed the first of his brothers.
How could he do such a thing?
He'd lost his mind. When I found him in the forest, he talked of hearing voices and White Walkers.
And what?
He was already dead when I reached Adam. There was nothing I could do to save him.
7 hells.
However, that monster is now dead, So we have no reason to be holding Patrick prisoner anymore.
Agreed. We'll release him right away, as soon as we inform the Lord Commander about what happened.
Thank you, Mors. Thank you with all my heart.
Now you'll be able to resume your watch.
Yes, I suppose. But to be honest, I'm unsure how I feel. My brothers were so quick to turn their backs on me. For many, I was never really one of them.
You're a sworn brother of the Night's Watch, Patrick. No one can deny that.
I suppose you're right.
Vale, pues misión cumplida, rituales y letanías. Y ahora lo que haré será entrar dentro de ahí y eso, hablar con Corin media mano para verla, para hacer la misión secundaria en la que en principio, por la que en principio había venido hasta aquí.